Israel bombs ports, power plant in Yemen as Houthis fire more missiles. Israel's military has bombed 3 ports and a power plant in Houthi-controlled areas of Yemen, prompting the rebel group to fire more missiles towards Israeli territory. The Israeli military said on Sunday that it struck the ports of Hodeidah, Ras Isa and As Salif on the Red Sea coast as well as the Ras Kathib power plant. The Israeli attacks late on Sunday were the first on Yemen in almost a month and came after the military claimed that it intercepted a missile fired by the Houthis in the early hours of the day. The rebel group, which controls Yemen's most populous areas, responded to the latest Israeli attacks by launching more missiles at Israel in the early hours of Monday. The Israeli military said 2 missiles were fired from Yemen and that it attempted to intercept the projectiles. The attack set off sirens in the cities of Jerusalem, Hebron, and near the Dead Sea. Israel's emergency service said there have been no reports of injuries or impact from the projectiles. The Houthis say their attacks on Israel are in solidarity with Palestinians in Gaza who are under Israeli attack. The group has fired hundreds of missiles at Israel and launched more than 100 attacks on commercial vessels in the vital Red Sea corridor since Israel's war on Gaza began in 2023. The Houthis paused their attacks after a ceasefire between Hamas and Israel in January but resumed them after the United States launched attacks on Yemen on March 15, killing nearly 300 people in the weeks that followed. The latest escalation comes at a sensitive moment in the Middle East as a possible ceasefire in Israel's war on Gaza hangs in the balance, and as Tehran weighs whether to restart negotiations over its nuclear program following United States airstrikes that damaged Iran's most sensitive atomic sites. In Yemen on Sunday night, the Houthi-affiliated news outlet Al Masirah TV reported that strikes hit the port city of Hodeidah, while the Saba news agency confirmed the attacks on the 3 ports as well as the power station. A spokesman for the Houthis, Amin Hayyan Yemeni, meanwhile, said the group's air defenses forced a large portion of Israel's warplanes to retreat. Locally manufactured surface-to-air missiles were used to respond, causing great confusion among enemy pilots and operations rooms, he wrote in a statement on X. Al Jazeera's Nabil al-Yusufi, reporting from the Yemeni capital, Sana'a, said the Houthis were downplaying the impact of the strikes on Hodeidah. The Houthis say their air defenses, using locally made surface-to-air missiles, were effective in responding to the Israeli assault, with sources indicating roughly 30 minutes of clashes between Houthi air defenses and Israeli forces, al-Yusufi said.